For more on retail and the holiday season, let's bring in Brent Thill, Senior Technology Analyst at Jefferies, and Hessam Nadji, CEO at Marcus and Millichap, one of the largest real estate firms in the United States. So what does real estate look like, Hessam? How much is retail changing as traffic is down at places like traditional malls?
Good morning. Thanks for having me on the program. Well, there's winners and losers, and there's as many winners as there are losers, maybe even more, in that the magic words in the world of brick and mortar retail investing right now is value retailing or discount retailing, entertainment, restaurant, and experience-based retail. Your neighborhood grocery-based and drugstore-based centers are doing extremely well because there's been very little new construction during this recovery, given the change in the world of retail, given the power of e-commerce, and the combination of the consumer preferences toward those types of retail that create an experience, leverage the eating out trend through restaurant presence has actually been very, very effective. On the other side of the ledger, you have old malls, even newer malls that did not re-tenant, along with the changes that are happening, creating an experience for the consumer that are really lagging. Those are at most risk in this particular holiday season, and I think there will be more fallout. And of course, your local retailer, the very small, non-franchise type of retailer that doesn't have the staying power to fight off e-commerce, that's where the pain is.
All right, and as you think, Brent, in your world about winners and losers, there's not just Amazon. Who else do you perceive as a winner this holiday season on e-commerce retail, and who's the loser in your group?
Amazon's the big winner. There's clearly a massive tailwind: selection, ease of use, price. They win across, and covering internet, it's really a winner-take-all mentality when you see that on the e-commerce side. The Jefferies team continues to believe Walmart is also going to be a big beneficiary. The company's been doing very well, so the retail team is very bullish about what Walmart's doing as well. We also think, eBay has been fundamentally performing but undergrowing the e-commerce market. Growth rates of 15 to 20%. eBay's single-digit, but has been showing a slow improvement. So we think that eBay's one to watch. Certainly isn't executing quite as well as the others, but keep an eye on eBay.
Hey, Hessam, I'm curious about, I guess we call them dark malls now, right? Those malls that clearly couldn't survive. I wonder, is there a trend as to how they're being repurposed now? And is all that space going to become something else entirely, or is it going to draw some demand for retailers who might want to have more physical presence?
Some of our most aggressive investor clients are actually going after that kind of opportunity because of the partial reuse, where you can bring in a fitness-oriented tenant, a healthcare-oriented tenant, medical tenant, a school, and revitalize the center, save the retail, and add other components and just reshape the whole investment. That's a great value-added type of investment opportunity. A lot of our clients are taking advantage of it. And then there's a wholesale complete reuse. Ironically, some of the older malls may become really good distribution centers for Amazon. But the world of retail is really converging. You've got brick and mortar retailers like Target, like Macy's, like Home Depot that are doing a great job creating that e-commerce presence and really catching up on the e-commerce side. Even Macy's has really made a big shift. And then you have traditional e-commerce type of, an electronic type of entities like Apple, like Amazon, going into the brick and mortar side of the equation by opening new stores. The store is changing. It's becoming smaller and more efficient.
And I want to ask you along those lines, Brent, about mobile. The expected growth in mobile this holiday season is about double, it seems, what's expected for e-commerce overall. But it seems to me like retailers haven't done a great job in building great mobile apps to run after that. Is that what's going to make the difference in who really runs ahead this holiday season?
Yeah. We've teamed with ComScore, and they've looked at this data. 62% of the time is spent on mobile. And the explosion of what's happening in mobile commerce is 20+% share versus 2% 7 years ago. So I think when you look at the behavior of consumers, that this is absolutely critical. And this is, again, why Amazon is doing so well. You can be in your kitchen and order something on your phone. You can ask Alexa, hey, I need more cereal or more toothpaste. It's just so easy, and it's not happening in front of the desktop anymore.
All right, we'll leave it there. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Brent and Hessam on the changing environment
having
for
me on.
retail.